Hello everyone, hello, I'll be with you soon. I shall be with you soon. You're just watching the intro to Matt Taylor TV. I'm your host, Matt Taylor. Already in the chat, a zillion brownie points for the bravest of the brave, Marmite. Morning, Matt. Good morning, Marmite. And what a wonderful morning it is today. What a great day to be alive. What a great day to smash it. What a great day to grab it by its buttocks and give it a good banging. That's what I say. Let's give the day a good banging as if you're grabbing hold of two lovely buttocks. And with that in mind, let's play another promotional video for your entertainment. Here we go. They're coming.
I am looking down at Earth from my spaceship, and I am filled with awe. It is such a beautiful planet, with its blue oceans, green forests, and white clouds. It is home to so many different kinds of life, from the smallest insects to the largest whales. I know that we humans have not always been good stewards of Earth. We have polluted the air and water, and we have cut down forests. But we must do better. We must all do our part to keep Earth clean and healthy. We can start by reducing our waste. We can recycle and compost, and we can buy products that are made from recycled materials. We can also conserve water and energy. And we can plant trees. Every little bit helps. If we all work together, we can make a difference. We can keep Earth clean and healthy for future generations. Only by cleaning your planet and stopping its toxic pollution will humanity be allowed to join the Galactic Federation, and in doing so, being free to enjoy the many wonders of our universe. Failure to do so will result in an immediate invasion.
Brownie points to Katie, being the bravest of the brave. She's going to say hi. To have you in the house, Katie. To have you in the house. All is going well, I'm sure. And I hope all is going well with you too. Few more minutes and we'll get the show on the rocket to the moon.
I am looking down at Earth from my spaceship, and I am filled with awe. It is such a beautiful planet, with its blue oceans, green forests, and white clouds. It is home to so many different kinds of life, from the smallest insects to the largest whales. I know that we humans have not always been good stewards of Earth. We have polluted the air and water, and we have cut down forests. But we must do better. We must all do our part to keep Earth clean and healthy. We can start by reducing our waste. We can recycle and compost, and we can buy products that are made from recycled materials. We can also conserve water and energy. And we can plant trees.
Of course. We can do lots. Yes, 19, where? Katie is going to be. It's going to be a scorcher. Just touching on the lady in the spaceship. And this is for my new viewers from across the Atlantic. Hello. Welcome from Brighton to New York and all that jazz. I often get messages from the afterlife and the intergalactic network. And while I thought maybe if we could show that we were civilized by, enforcing gay rights across the planet, it actually transpires that to join the galactic network, we have to clean up our planet. That's the indicator. That's the box we have to tick. So let's just keep that in mind, everyone. Dookly dookly doo. It's 19 degrees in Hertfordshire. So I had a good night last night. Down the local, down the bevy. And I played. My pool was on form. 5 reds, one after the other. Bish bash bosh. I think it was 4, and then I done another red, and then my buddy. We were playing doubles. That was good, wasn't it? We were playing doubles down bevy. Getting involved, getting the whole community. It was buzzing. It was buzzing down there last night. And of course, the chairman was there. Warren. Ruben was behind the bar. Guess how long I've known Ruben? We worked it out last night. Since he was 3. So him and my daughter have been best mates all the way up. So it was great being out in the old community. And of course, Ross came in. I mean, I didn't recognise Ross. And he looked at me, he looked at me and he went, Matthew. And we had a little chat, because he used to hang out with the Chris gang. And we haven't heard from Chris. No one's really heard from Chris. He's come a bit of a recluse from what I heard. Shout out to Chris if you're out there. Highly unlikely, like nigh on impossible, that he'll be listening to this. But anyway, thank you for everyone who is listening to it. 8 ball, good game, yes, yeah. Oh, it was we had a laugh last night. There was one particular guy, John, his name was, and he was doing some spectacular misses, and it's funny. It gets quite edgy around, because I like to watch a game and what a shot, and if it's a bad shot, what a shit shot was that, and sometimes it winds people up. So honestly, it's a bit edgy in the old bevy. Yeah, it's edgy in the bevy, but that's what I love about the bevy. But what I do for self-preservation, I do leave on average 45 minutes, half an hour, even an hour before shut. I mean, last night I left at 10. I was in there since 6:30. I was pacing myself. Had a few soda waters to pace myself. Oh, it looks like we've got a clone in the house. So it's A1000 as a clone. How absolutely fantastic. This is something for the American audience, no doubt. They have this kind of rubbish too at their end. So it looks like we may have a cloned A1000. No, I think it's the real A1000. I don't know. Looks kosher to me. What are you doing? Not I. Clone. So which one is the clone? Oh, the Marmite is right. Got ya. Well, doesn't have any content. Has Marmite ever had any content? Hey, listen. Evidently, what's happening here, everyone? Let's just break it down, shall we? Somebody really wants to engage with me. Somebody wants to talk with me. But yet, they don't feel as if they can do so. Maybe because their past conduct towards me. And of course, this is something you all have to deal with yourselves. Your past conduct towards me. A large icon is a clone. There we go, everyone. So the large one is the clone. The large icon. It's got there's right. Goodness gracious me! What a palaver! Isn't a palaver a dish? So we got the real Marmite on 14 subscribers, no videos. And then we got the fake Marmite, the bigger icon with no videos. The real Marmite joined 21st of November 2019. The fake Marmite joined 16th of March 2023. So listen, fake Marmite. Hello, Brian. Fake Marmite. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Check the comment I left. Oh, really? Do I have to? I changed my avatar to a summer. Oh, I changed my avatar to a summer Marmite. Keep up, mouse. What about Vegemite, says Brian. Hey, listen. If you don't feel as comfortable in expressing yourself and identifying as yourself, I think you've got some issues, to be fair. I think you may have some issues. You know, you've got to start having a word with yourself, or in those famous advice, give your head a wobble. Because come on, you know, we have to reach a point of maturity in which we can engage with people on the internet in a mature and friendly fashion, using your own names, you know, because ultimately that's where we're all heading, isn't it? Because you'll mind what you say to other people if you knew that what you said has consequences. And of course, by identifying yourself by your own name, that's a good start, isn't it? Isn't it, with big tits? Let's not talk about big tits around Brian PC. I only use Brian PC as an example because he just came into the chat and said, hi, A1000. We all know A1000 to be the delightful, the lovely Katie. A big shout out to Katie. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone across the world. We are bridging the gap between Brighton and New York. A big shout out to Willie Hollaby. Good morning. Morning all. Morning, morning. Let's have some toast. Because there's nothing better on a summer day than to spread your toast all around your bald head. The lyrics went astray there, everyone. I felt as if an amazing song was coming, but then it just went southward. Now listen, we should really be out there. There's a weather warning. There's a beach about 3 miles away. I think I may be going to the beach. Lovely jubbly. What are you going to be doing on this scorcher? As always, you know, take care of yourself. Take care of your skin out there. And if your skin does peel, get it on video up on TikTok. Because I do love watching those things. I'm a bit of a weirdo creep like that. I'll put my hands up. I'm a bit of a weirdo creep when it comes to peeling skin. Oh, love it. What's your views on Phil Schofield? What's interesting is the Simon Schofield angle. Because as I am aware, there are some people, some boys, young men, coming out on TikTok saying they were touched inappropriately by Phil Schofield. Philip Schofield first met Simon Schofield, no relation, when Philip was 41 and Simon Schofield was 17. Simon Schofield introduced Matthew McGreevy to Philip 20 years later. So my views on Philip is that he's another paedophile hiding in plain sight. And of course, the connection with a convicted paedophile is ever present. Because as we all know, his brother was sentenced to 12 years for 11 sexual offences against children. Damning. Damning, I tell you, it is damning. Over to Brian, he says, I can quote you, Matt, when you said Kate is gorgeous. And Brian Peace is gorgeous as well. Laugh out loud. Those comic genius moments. Thank you. I like the word. I like any sentence that refers to me as a genius. AI have assessed my filmmaking talent, and even AI agrees I'm a genius YouTuber. Aren't you lucky to watch the genius entertainment of me, your host, Matt Taylor? We're bridging the Atlantic, connecting Brighton to New York. Over to Brian. Sunny in Scotland today. A bit cloud, but it's burning its way through the clouds. Lovely. That's what we want. We want some nice blue skies. Yep, we've got some white out there. We've got a bit of white whisper, I like to call it. Over to Willie. Brian, are you saying Katie isn't gorgeous? I say she is drop dead gorgeous. Damn right. Let's just have a little moment to discuss how gorgeous all the women are who come onto Matt Taylor TV. And of course, gender equality and all that. So are the men. We've got some gorgeous men. You all are. That's the weather. 21. It's going up. Forthcoming thunderstorm. Oh, we've got a thunderstorm coming. Over to Marmite. Now, this is the fake Marmite, everyone. The fake Marmite, I do believe. Is it? Oh, yeah, but also I should be naming and shaming, aren't I? Well, I don't know whether fake. The fake, I don't know. Oh, Schofield used to be in a band called Filthy Phil and the... Really? I couldn't even pronounce it. Right, what I'm going to do now is go over to my community page. Because I do love making the most of my community page. And I did, yep, naming and shaming. Shall we do some naming and shaming, shall we? Yeah. Let's do some naming and shaming. Here we go. Drug drivers in police crackdown are named in court. Why are you not removing the mouse's clone of me? I don't know. Why am I not? I don't know. So, where are we? Who's the first one to be named? Who's the first one to be named over this winter crackdown by Sussex Police? The first one to be named is Ricky Heather. Ricky Heather, you have been named and shamed, Ricky Heather. Now, Ricky Heather is 26 of Durrington. Former window fitter was stopped because his rear brake light, only one of them was working. Officers noticed a strong smell of cannabis from his vehicle. Heather's blood sample showed that he had 10 micrograms of cannabis per litre of blood, and he was fined £304, £85 costs, and £120 surcharge. I got more than that, and for my conviction. And I weren't driving high on cannabis. He was unemployed, by the way. So he admitted to it. He was disqualified for a year, ordered to pay £240, £85 costs, £95 surcharge. Nice. Joe Roberts is another one. Joe Roberts, you have been named and shamed. What did Joe Roberts get done for? Oh, he got tested for cocaine. Here's shitloads of cocaine. They noticed the vehicle did not have a valid MOT test certificate. And there was a young passenger also in the vehicle. driving around high on cocaine, and all he was disqualified for a year, fined £300 and ordered to pay £85. What did I get? I got £2,000 fine, 200 hours community service, 2 years suspended sentence. And that's just for posting a video on YouTube. I'm quite surprised by these sentences. Anyway, that was fun while it lasted, wasn't it? That was fun. Okay, so let's go back to why am I not getting rid of the cloned Marmite? Because we know who it is, don't we? You know? It's someone, isn't it? It's someone. It's someone's brother, someone's daughter, someone's father, someone's son. Is it important? Is it important? Of course it's important. Of course it's important. It's important to everyone. But listen, I'd rather you lot sort yourself out. Don't feel as if you need to come in here as a different account. Right? Yeah, we'll only truly know what's going on once we are honest with each other. No? So let's be honest, man. Oh, I think it's time for one of that. I think it's time for that 1920s feel. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we have someone coming in. Oh God. Hello. You're on Matt Taylor TV. Welcome. US military fired missiles from a drone. What it said was an Islamic. Oh, that's Plisco. He's on. He's not going to say anything. He's just going to porn bomb me. You going to say anything, Plisco? You bellend. You going to say anything, Plisco? You bellend. Oh, that's Plisco. Oh, it must be the Preston Prowler. You going to say anything, Plisco? You bellend. Why is it? You don't know. No, prick. Just for the American audience, that is Plisco. He's a bellend. He's a bellend. Look, we're going to have a little promotional video. We'll have a little song. And we'll be back in approximately a couple of minutes. Plisco the bellend will be desperately trying to come on and say something. But hey, quite frankly, I don't care about the bellend. He's a prick. He's a stick. He's a smelly, smelly swamp of dirt water. So I love this song, everyone. I hope you like it too. Will you love me in December as you do in May?
Throbbing with ecstasy. love me in December as you do in May? Will you love me in the good old-fashioned way? When my hair has all turned gray, will you kiss me then and say that you love me in December as you do in May? You say the glow on my cheek, sweetheart, is like the rose so sweet. But when the bloom of fair youth has flown, then will our lips still meet? When life's setting sun fades away, dear, and all is said and done, will your arms still entwine and caress me? Will our hearts beat as one? Will you love me in December as you do in May? Will you love me in the good old-fashioned way? When my hair has all turned gray, will you kiss me then and say that you love me in December as you do in May?
Isn't that a lovely song? So it wasn't done by Al Capone. It wasn't by Al Capone. I'll try and get what is going on. I was going to say, oh look, there is an irritant on the scene. That's Plisco. You may know Plisco as the Bellend, porn bombing Bellend. He's currently attacking the show. So there you go. He's desperate to come on. I don't, as a rule, entertain the likes of Plisco and that crowd. So this is, as we all know, there's a lot of people in the audience know all this already, but we're taking Matt Taylor TV across the Atlantic. So this is for the New York audience. There's a certain faction in this crazy corner of YouTube that I don't tolerate, and a member of that faction is in the back chat at the moment. Plisco the Bellend. You may know him as Plisco the Bellend because he's a Bellend. He's a porn bombing Bellend. And quite frankly, I haven't got time for Bellends. So we leave Bellends in the corner. Plisco's never been my friend. In disingenuous question, who are you, a man? Identify yourself, a man. No, we don't deal with lowlifes like Plisco the Bellend. We don't do Bellends. No Bellends. Not an irritant on a Saturday. Oh, what will we do? Drop everything and pay attention? Not. No. Listen, it's going to be a scorcher out there. Take care. With the appropriate sun cream on. I won't be taking that advice. I won't be. I'll be going out there with no sun cream at all. I'll be bidding I do body mist a lot now. I don't believe in aerosols. Look at them. Let me on. Let me on. Let me on. Let me on. I beg of you, let me on. I've only destroyed all your YouTube channels and called you a nonce, but let me on, let me on, let me on. Matt, let me on. Please. I need to gloat to you face to face how much I've destroyed you and sabotaged you. Please let me on. so I can laugh in your face? Why do you have Panzer in your name? Hey, looks like that's a good question. We have Brian. Is it Brian? I don't know. Dream Team Assistant. All coming out of the woodwork tonight. All work coming out of the woodwork. It's not even the night time as well. Must be all left over from the morning. I am German. I am a German. I am a German. You like my German accent? I used to live in Germany. I used to live in a place called Sennerlager. Sennerlager, please. Can I have a pint of Sennerlager, please? I used to say. Down the bar. Loved it. Ooh. No bad mouth in the sponsor of the show, please. Talking of Germans, what happened to that vile idiot toad? Yes. Says the fake Marmite, by the way. It's not nice to talk about amphibians, isn't it? It's not nice to talk about amphibians like that by calling them vile idiot toad. Over to the German. I have questions need answered, Matthew. Go ahead with your question, and they will be answered. I have questions. Questions. Answer my questions. Remember, King Arthur was a real historical figure. And I don't think many of you are really taking it on board. Because, you know, for me to come onto YouTube in front of the world and say King Arthur was a real historical figure, I hope you realise that that means I've done a lot of research myself to make that statement in public. Like you, I found it hard to believe. What I'd done, I became a disciple of Alan Wilson, Baron Blackett. I brought all their books. I read everything that they produced. Before I carry on, let's go over to the red hot poker fanny. Matt, is Jeanette Archer not allowing you to film at the SIA conference? Not only is she not allowing me to film, she isn't allowing me to attend. She's blocked me. She blocked me, red hot poker fanny. I even brought new camera gear for it. I've sent it back. Very easy to do. It hasn't been refunded yet, but it will be refunded next week, I hope. So yes, it's been sent back, and I will not be needing it. I mean, Sussex Police have got my original camera. I may as well just have that back. So yeah, I'm a bit stunned by that. How do you feel about that? I thought Guerrilla Democracy News covering the event would be fantastic. And Guerrilla Democracy News already covers what Jeanette has to say. So yeah, I am that was a very personally hurtful, quite frankly. These are ways of making you talk. Just ask in chat, as any sensible questions are welcome. Yes, indeed. You know, ask away. I'm totally transparent, man. You can see me. The only reason you're not seeing my face at the moment is because my computer equipment has been stolen by the men in the blue. No, it was quite a traumatic day for me. They, without warning, they barged into my home after getting me to the floor. Anyway, no, it's such a traumatic experience. I won't be able to recount it just now because I may be twiggered. Over to the German. Are you implying I'm homosexual? Now look, what's happened? What's happened here? And this is a warning to everyone, actually. And I'm not saying this lightly. If you read a certain blog called SatanicViews.wordpress.com, you are being radicalized by an extremist Satanist. So the only person putting out internet reports that I'm now a sword swallower and love the pink cigar is a certain satanic freak based in Brighton. I'm not talking about myself. There's another satanic freak. Yeah. I always said Brighton weren't big enough for two satanic freaks. But it seems to be it is big enough. We've got two satanic freaks. Yeah, so and I'm going to actually download something because it's important that you bring this up. Being radicalized by extremist Satanists on the internet is a real and present danger because I'm a victim of that. Already, you bring up Jeanette Archer, and we know who was the most famous radicalized victim of Jeanette Archer. You got it. Smelly Moat. Smelly Moat was radicalized by Jeanette Archer. And then, lo and behold, it all happens again. She goes and gets radicalized by the same nutter who's putting out the rumors that I love the pink cigar. That's an interesting way to put it that way. Anyway, this is I just want to put up a public information film. Okay, so this is very important, everyone. This is important to know. So the public information film will start imminently. Over now. But seriously, report extremist satanic propaganda. And that's exactly what that was. German man. You're recounting, what you're doing is you're recounting satanic extremism. And there's no place for satanic extremism in our corner of YouTube. It's crazy. We acknowledge that, but it's not satanic, and there's no room for extremism. And I know there is extremism because I'm a victim of it. I'm a victim of Shelley Moat being radicalized by not only Jeanette Archer, but now the Brighton satanic freakoid, Dick Dastardly. He's a fictional character. And that's how extremism works. And of course, there's other people who have fallen for this extremism. And Miss Janes springs to mind. And there are others who have impacted on my life because of this type of extremism. And even though we all laugh, the German coming on, saying what's all these internet rumors, there's not internet rumors. It is satanic extremism. You are passing on it's satanic extremism. And it has consequences because it destroys lives. Sorry to get heavy, but it needs to get heavy for everyone to understand the gravitas of the situation. I have a spare ticket for the SRA conference. Would you like it? No, quite frankly, because I'm not going to go somewhere where I'm not welcome. You know what I mean? But I was discussing this with my mates down the pub last night. They don't know, but I'm going to do it anyway. The Who are playing at Hove Cricket Ground end of July, right? The tickets start at £150,000. So they start at 150. I mean, I've got pockets, and I'm taking my magical imaginary girlfriend down to Eastbourne to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show. Anyway, that's happening. Not this next week. Next week, that's happening. So look, I'm not prepared to spend 150,000 on a ticket. You know, that's a bit much in my books. But the idea is, I've got a good idea. I'm just going to go to the Cricketers, which is the pub next to the ground. Surely the pub will be open. Of course it will be. Of course it will be. And then, once the concert starts, everyone will pile into the ground, watch a great concert. I'll be sitting out there in the fucking beer garden, drinking my beer, listening to the Who. It's a win-win. That's only on the condition that the Cricketers is open to the public that night, which I'm sure it will be. So I'm well fucking looking forward to the Who. To the fucking Who. I'm so fucking excited, man. They're legends. You know what I mean? Not like these bellends. Not like these porn bombing bellends. No, mate. The Who. They're legends. And I don't care that I won't get to see them. The fact that I'll be in a beer garden listening to the Who live, that's enough for me. It happened in my own back garden. Do you know? Well, it's true. And what I'm about to tell you is true. I've sat out in my back garden and listened to Rod Stewart play at the Amex. Oh, it was fucking lovely. Yeah, sitting out. It was a nice summer's day. I was sitting out in the back garden listening to Rod Stewart play at the Amex. Oh, Matt and A1000 love satanic movies. Oh, do we? You're telling us. Don't tell secrets in the garden. The potatoes have eyes. The corn have ears. And the beanstalk. That's very funny. There, she's giving you one for the money there, Brian, with the jokes. That's very funny. That's worthy of getting up on the screen. Courtesy of Katie. Don't tell secrets in the garden. The potatoes have eyes. The corn has ears. And the beanstalk. I think we've got an all-round. We got. Oh, look! You got. That's quite good. Yeah, that's very good, mate. Yeah, you use that in the comedy hour. I bet. Oh, and a mouse, isn't he a stalker? Oh, do you know? Because he put up a premiere of me and Justin, and I thought it was going to be footage of last year, but no, it was just the rerun of our little chat a few nights ago, wasn't it? I suppose it's still nice. It's a nice compliment, don't you think, where someone repeats what you put out? Yeah, it's nice. Oh, we do have the delightful Tanya is in the house. About time he came back and said hi. It's been a long time, buddy. I hope all is well. We've got Tanya in the house. Right, over to the German. Matthew, why are all... Let me just read that off there. Matthew, why are all your friends, like A1000 and that other woman who I know was homeless, all on the verge of getting sectioned, like Randy, Andy and Patterson and Woods? Who is this German to ask such personal questions? Well, I think you're delving a bit deep there, German. The thing is, German, we're actually looking over to New York. And I know we've all got luggage. We've all got luggage, okay? But delving into those kind of questions, do we really want to go there? And secondly, do we really want to take it over the Atlantic with us? You know what I mean? Is there room in a cargo? That's what I want to say. Is there room in a cargo to take that kind of luggage? I don't think so. So what we're going to do with that question, German man, is just leave it there. We ain't got room for that kind of luggage. Yeah? Good. Same price as Roger Daltrey's. His fish farm, was he? Oh, we have a comment by a Dream Team. Let's get over to the Dream Team assistant. You should take the ticket and go in disguise. Oh, it's an interesting idea. You should take the ticket and go in disguise. It won't work because I would want to film, and I still don't understand why it's not a good idea that I film there. So look, why don't somebody get on to Jeanette and talk to her about this? Because I know exactly what's happened. Oh, there's idiot. I know exactly what's happened because when I went to the AV conference 5 in 2014, I've forgotten her name now, but one of the presenters from UK Column, the woman, her name will come back to me, Lee Collins, something like that. You know the one I mean. Anyway, her boyfriend is John Wedger's best mate, isn't he? Her boyfriend is the guy who walks around with John Wedger. So she would have told him, and he would have passed it on to the Archer team. But I think it's very unfair. I think I'm a legit news source who legitimately deserves the right to cover that event. And I think it says a lot about Jeanette Archer, really, quite frankly, that she's not allowing that to happen. Look, I totally forgot. I just want to have a big shout out to my Facebook audience. Yes. I'm live also on Facebook. So just a big shout out to my Facebook audience. It's nice to be back on Facebook. I just noticed when I opened up Facebook, I've got a message. I've got a private communication. I'm just going to quick check that private communication out. Keeping at the cutting edge. I love it. I like it. Very good. Nice. Thank you for that. Take it easy. No stress. Ignore the haters. Let's do it again. Slow down. Take it easy. No stress. Ignore the haters. One more time. Love it. Slow down. Oh, it's a slow ride. Take it easy. Do it one more time like this. No stress. Ignore the haters. One more time. Do it right. Slow ride. Take it easy. No stress. Ignore the haters. One more time because no one's hearing. I'm putting out. Slow down. And take it easy. I'm not doing that. No stress. Ignore the haters. One more time for Tina. Slow ride. And take it easy. And no stress. Ignore the haters. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Thank you for that inspiring message. That was beautiful. Oh, we've still got the bell end in the back trying to come in. So we've still got the German in the house. The German is making good discussion. We've got Brian PC and we've got Katie. And then we've also got Fanny Bones, fake hat. Hello, hello. What have we here? What have we here then? Hello, hello. What have we here? Let's get the chat up on the screen so we can all see it. We all like good chat. Yeah? Yeah? We all like a good chat? Of course we do. We all like a good chat. Remember what you're watching. It's the kind of entertainment you're simply not going to get anywhere else. Anywhere else in the whole wide galaxy. So listen, I had a fucking awesome night down at Bevy. It's always good to get down your local. To hang out, to hang out with your buddies. Oh, we do have, am I seeing things? Am I seeing things? But do we have the real McCoy, Angie Power Disney? Jesus still loves you and some self-correction needed. Ooh. Was that a bit of a slut, bit of a dug? You do know, I was talking about bringing him Jesus into it. Oh, I don't think we should. Who killed Fiona? I don't know if it's a good idea having the chat up on screen, quite frankly, because you know we're so mature, aren't we here, and we do talk about controversial subjects, and I welcome that and thank you for bringing those controversial subjects to Matt Taylor TV, because on top of being an entertainment-based comedy show, we do have serious discussion. And we do have mature discussion and intelligent discussion. And that's why people like Bellend, waiting there pathetically in the back, that's why he'll never be allowed on my platform. Because he hasn't got the maturity. He's a child. He's a porn bomber. He distributes pornography. He's a horrible individual. He's one of them. Of course, Angela Power Disney knows all about this. Angie, as we affectionately call her. Ooh, look at this. We've got bananas in the Bahamas. I like a bit of Bahamas. That's where I took... Oh, self-correction. Well, hey, listen. You're very forthcoming about your threesomes. So what, are you seriously coming in here and having a dig? Because... Do you know what I don't do threesomes, and that was all a joke. You know that. Do you know all that talk of harems and stop it. Imagine having Angela Power Disney correct you with a bit of Jesus talk. Oh, look. Angie, you've derailed me there. You know, I don't really have threesomes with grannies. Come on. You know, I have fantasies. I have fantasies of bloody having harems. Do you think I need correction? Just for being a bit of a dirty pervert in my mind. You know, come on. And anyway, haven't you tell us that you've been in a threesome? I just joke about all my shit. Matt, your only fan is A1000. Oh, whoa, German person. I'm giving you 3 warnings in one. Right? We are taking this to New York, and you know, New York, bridging that Brighton to New York. I don't want that kind of Nazi talk, quite frankly, German man. That's a bit nasty, Nazi talk. You're talking about a well-respected and appreciated viewer of Matt Taylor TV, my good friend Katie. So I'm going to jump on that comment. Don't say that kind of stuff, okay? Thank you very much. You got 3 warnings in one. Bang. Please. Especially now that we're taking Matt Taylor across the Atlantic. Especially now we're going transatlantic. Please, I ask you nicely to keep the chat civil, mature, and polite. Right, best not have stuff on screen. You can follow me at on Twitter. So let's just read what Angie is saying. Angie says, Matt, She says, I don't talk from a place of judgment, but glad you corrected that. Yes, I was coerced into a threesome by a social worker with the surname Mason. Laugh out loud. So you got fond memories of it though, and coerced. Oh, nice. No, but obviously I'm not making light of that event, and I apologize if I come across in that vein of making light, because that's certainly not the intention. But wow, yeah. Woo! You know, it's you know, I'm a bit blushing, really. I'm blushing. Didn't realise it was such all right. Again, I'm lost for words, Angie. I'm lost for words. Fantastic discussion in the chat. Thank you ever so much. I caught you on a good day. The German says, I see you're American. Are you talking about my American audience? Yes. Is really loving it. Oh no, we're just getting started, Nazi man. We're just getting started on it. We're just getting started. So it's going to take some time to nurture the relationship with America, but you know, it's going to be good. So yes, Angie says not fond memories at all, which is why I made a video about it, although not meant to be public. But, oh right, okay, but it became public anyway. But at least the good thing, and forgive me if I'm talking out of, and I'm doing this for a bit of a comedic element as well. At least you can take away. I'm imagining this, like, because sex feels good, doesn't it? Sex, it makes you feel good. Orgasm is like orgasmic. It's really nice. It feels nice. So I just want to spit it out there. But you know, hey, at least you can take away the fond memory of a enjoyable experience. But it's not. That's terrible. It's not fond memories. And forgive me, I don't know what I'm talking about. We've just done an hour. Let's wrap it up. Let's not. We shouldn't really wrap it up, but we should do. I'm getting myself in danger here. I'm getting myself in danger. Dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Let's have a promotional video and let's just have a break, I think. Remember, it's Gay Pride month this month, so let's give it a shout out. You're watching me.
I said a hip hop, the hip it to the hip hop. You don't stop the rocker to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat, and me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. Up to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie. Let's rock.
Just like my girlfriend, that lady. All different shit. Reminds me of my girlfriend. Shout out to everyone's girlfriend.
I said,
Hold on, we've got a visitor, everyone. Hello, welcome to Matt Taylor TV.
Hello. Hello, Matt. I apologise.
Oh, is this Wavy again, is it? Oh, is it Plisco?
It's possible for all the stuff.
Plisco, you porn bombing little weirdo.
You.
What are you doing here?
I just want to apologise.
Hello, you're on Matt Taylor TV. Your rank, name and number for the Twitter audience.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. That's the bell
I
end.
just want to
Bellend.
apologise, Matthew.
You want to apologise?
Yes, for my behaviour over the past few years.
Well, spit it out then and apologise.
I'm sorry, Matthew, for plum bombing you.
And is that it?
Yeah.
Are you going to confess everything you've done against me over the years? Now's the time to confess it. Tell the audience, and especially the new Twitter audience, what you've done to sabotage me over the years. We are all ears, Plisco.
Well, at first, I plum bombed Matthew, and the second time I plum bombed him when he got his team back up and running. And I think he was excited because he had about 500 subscribers, maybe. I think. Then he threw his pencil on the table and went mad at me for plum bombing him.
Right, okay, and Plisco, thanks for that. And I wish you all luck in the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully one day I'll be back plum bombing you, you sad cunt. Ha ha.
Hold on, we've got a visitor, everyone. Hello, welcome to Matt Taylor TV.
Hello.
You don't need to go through that again. That's the
Apologise.
delightful bell end. Oh, is this Wavy again, is it? Oh, not Wavy. That's the bell end. We have Paddy in the house. Could it really be Paddy? Oh, wouldn't it be great if it was Paddy? It'd be so amazing. Sadly, no. So, we've got interesting. Plisco's dying. He sounds awful. Oh, he's such a weirdo. Whoops! Shut down. We have shut down, everyone. We have shut down. Yeah. Let's see if I can put some more promotional videos for your entertainment. Let's see if there's any Plisco stuff related. But before we do Plisco, here's a here's a promotional video. I just want to point out to the audience how the sex goddess is the name of the mother of my children. So it's, you know, I really condemn the user who's coming in and using the picture of the mother of my children. Absolutely condemn that. Whoever's doing that, and you know who it is, you know yourself. You know, you are everything that's bad about the internet, about YouTube. Because number one, you're using somebody else's picture. Number two, you're using it to provoke me, because it's the mother of my children. Number, you know, what are we, 3 or 4? 3, you're putting them at risk now. Putting her image out there. And what does it say about you? That you're such a coward, you haven't got, you know, guts in yourself, the self-confidence to come out and represent yourself in your own image and under your own name. I find that quite sick, what you've done there. Well done, you. I hope you feel big and proud of yourself. Danny Royce, what are you doing here, then, mate? You know, you're a new name. You come in here mouthing off to the sponsor of the show. You think I'm going to tolerate that? The power of accurate observation is commonly called cynicism. Cynicism by those who have not got it. I tell everyone, and this is something I'll have to tell the American audience, the New York crew. I have trouble with any words over 5 letters. I witnessed red in the red rooms, 22 million record. Let's talk about Brian. What on earth? I say brilliant. I think what he done was brilliant. And regular viewers of my show know that I dabble in a bit of spirit writing. All right. And what's come through from the other side is that Harry is none other than the reincarnation of King Arthur. And there is some truth in that, because Diana was related, had the Arthur blood in her, according to a book I've got. Don't ask for names. Oh, the Blood of Avalon. In the book called Blood of Avalon, Adrian Gilbert. He works with and alongside Alan Wilson, Baron Blackett. Mandy is in the house. Hello, Mandy. Again, for the New Yorkers, the New York gang, you'll come to know Mandy. Mandy's a regular. She's got superstardom status alongside Katie and Brian. They can do no wrong. Anyone says a word against them gets severely reprimanded. They get 3 strikes in 1. Yeah, these are the protected. Mandy, Brian and Katie, they're the protected. And all #1 subscribers. I've got a few of them. We all love #1 subscribers. We have a new name in the house. A big shout out to Sophie Green. Let's put Sophie Green up on the screen. Big shout out to Sophie Green. Good to see you in. Good to see you in the house. I love seeing a new name. As I say to everyone, don't be shy. Jump on in and say hi. Be brave and take the plunge onto Matt Taylor TV. Shout out to Mandy in the house, #1 subscriber. Shout out to Brian PC, the show's sponsor. And of course, to the Truth Warrior. Shout out to Katie A1000. This is a disclaimer. Are you a terrorist? Please reveal yourself in the chat room. I am a vulnerable person on the channel program, open to radicalization by extremists. And that's a warning for everyone. That is a warning for everyone. We had the German come in, spreading satanic extremist bullshit. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter, King Arthur II, and at Satanic Matt. You're watching Matt Taylor TV. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for joining me. Big shout out to Angie. Angela Powered Disney's in the house. Angela Powered Disney's in the house. Talking about Jesus. We all love a bit of Jesus. Right. Let's change. Let's get rid of these. A bit of morbid pictures coming up, don't you think? I don't know what's happening with the entertainment there. Let's start. What shall we do with the... Oh, yes. That will never fail, isn't it? We all love cute kittens. Sophie says, be confident in yourself. No one can make you feel inferior without your permission. Whoa, that's deep. That's deep and profound. Let's get that up on the screen to share with the audience. Be confident in yourself. No one can make you feel inferior without your permission. Nice advice. Sound advice. Excuse me, sound advice from Sophie. Thank you ever so much, Sophie, for getting involved. Believe me when I say, I was going back to that, wasn't I? Believe me when I say King Arthur's real. And I wouldn't make that public statement if I hadn't read all the books and convinced myself that I wouldn't be making a fool of myself. Because of course, I don't mind making a fool of myself. It's, you know, it's cool. It's only becomes a factor is when I talk about serious shit. I don't want to be making a fool of myself there, do I? And so when I say King Arthur's real, you know, let's get excited. Let's get excited. This is amazing. This is like our superheroes all being true, all being real. So again, if you weren't aware, you can download Taylor Tales, a collection of 20 true life stories all about me, free of charge, from lulu.com. Simply go to lulu.com, search out Taylor Tales, a collection of 20 true life stories by me, your host, Matt Taylor. And yeah, the last story is the story of when I left the army and to take my mother. It was so... Enjoy. It's free. It's free from me to you. Check out all the blogs, of course. We're coming up to 1 hour 15. Thank you everyone for joining me. Shout out to everyone in the chat. It's so good to see a new name. Sophie Green. Lots of good advice coming out. Over to Mandy first. Nikki Cooper blocked me for heckling. Oh yes, Brian Harvey. But maybe I gave him the push. This is good news. Well, it's not really good news, but interesting news, because it goes back to the subject matter of Brian Harvey. I think I may have caught that. Yeah. Nikki blocked me. Yeah, I heard it. Over to Sophie. You are never as stuck as you think you are. Success is not final and failure isn't fatal. We're loving these words of advice from Sophie. Sophie, you're welcome anytime to come on and give us these nuggets of motivational brilliance. You are never as stuck as you think you are. Success is not final and failure isn't fatal. Happiness is a choice. For every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of your own happiness. Accept what is. Let go of what was. Have faith in what will be. I'm on fire. Would you like more, darling? I'm a greedy piggy. I love more. I love having more. I'm a greedy piggy. Keep them coming. A fool's brain digests philosophy into folly, science into superstition, and art into pedantry. Hence university education. Says universally educated Brian. Fully aware that I have trouble with all the words above 5 letters, but we got through that there in the end. Great chat. Well done, everyone, for coming in, for being brave enough to jump in and say hi. Over to Sophie again. I'm sick of following dreams. I'm just going to find out where they went and catch up with them later. My mother always used to say, the older you get, the better you get, unless you're banana. I tell you, these are funny. You got some competition there, Brian. Sophie Green used to troll a lot. What's your definition of trolling? Let's have a little. Let's park this here for a moment and look at this. What is your definition of trolling? I mean, is it holding someone to account? Can we say what happened with the German today? Is that an element of trolling? So yeah, I appreciate it, but firstly, we just got to. What do you mean by troll? Because trolling can be quite mundane and innocent in a way, don't you think? But yeah, but thanks for sharing that. Thanks for sharing that. Oh, that's a bit of trolling. So obviously you two have got history. Yeah. Wow. Sophie Green. Many of us suffer from the absence of the fall in our lives. Yes, fair enough. We all need a laugh, don't we? Pedantry. Excessive concern with minor details and rules. Right. The job's worth. No, it's different. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. The soul demands your folly, not your wisdom. Let's get the chats up here so we can all see it. Again, you know what you're watching. Woo! Woo! Obviously got some history. Oh yeah, I'm not going to read out them anymore, aren't I? So we've also obviously got some history there. Sophie, enjoy your 15 minutes, and maybe you are aspiring to redemption, which would be good. Oh, nice conversation. Definition of trolling: malicious editing, cut and paste for a narrative, telling lies. Oh, you've been spreading lies. You've been accused of spreading lies. Trolling, that kind of the nasty trolling, not the sweet and innocent mundane trolling. But look, I hope you and Angie can make amends. Aspire to inspire before you expire. That's a nice one. Let's get that up on the screen. We like that one. Aspire to inspire before you expire. I tell you, we can go at any time. Emily and Matt's sex life. Where's Tony gone? Where's Tony? Oh, Tony. Let's I'm gonna quickly get AI to write a song. I'm gonna get AI to write a song about Where's Tony. I think I'll use Perplexity AI for this task. So write a folk song about where is Tony. Irish Fiend. Oh, where is Tony, the lad from the green? A question that echoes through the Irish scene. From Dublin to Galway, from Dock to Donegal, the search for Tony, a mystery for all. Did he wander the fields of Athenry, or sail the rocky road to Dublin with glee? Did he march to the beat of a different drum, or dance to the tune of an Irish hymn? Perhaps in Flanders, fighting for his land, or lost in the hills with a pint in his hand, no matter where he roams or where he's been. Tony's spirit lives on in the heart of the green. So let's raise a glass for Tony, a glass to this Irish son, a legend in life, forever on the run, for Tony's story, a tale for the ages, a folk song for Ireland through history's pages. Oh, where is Tony? Tony, Tony, where have you gone, me Tony? Tony, 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 where is Tony? That's a great song though, wasn't it? Oh, where is Tony, the lad from the green? A question that echoes through the Irish scene. From Dublin to Galway, from Cork to Donegal, the search for Tony, a mystery for all. Did he wander the fields of Athenny, or sail the rocky road to Dublin with glee? Did he march to the beat of an Irish drum, or dance to the tune of an Irish hum? Perhaps he's in Flanders fighting for his land, or lost in the hills with a pint in his hand. No matter where he roams or where he's been, Tony's spirit lives on in the heart of the green. So let's raise a glass to this Irish son, a legend in life forever on the run, for Tony's story, a tale for the ages, a folk song for Ireland through history's pages. What a great song that was. Big shout out to Perplexity AI for writing us that song. Hey, come on, Sophie. And come on, let's not bring family into it, because yeah, that is trolling. Sophie, that is trolling. Bringing family into it. Well, bringing my family into it, we're having a family get together in August the 12th, I think. So I'm really looking. That's not far away, is it? August the 12th. Not far at all. So it's my birthday weekend coming up soon. My magical imaginary girlfriend has taken me to caves somewhere, 45 minutes away. There's tours, because she knows I'm into all that kind of like hidden history kind of stuff, you know. Oh yeah, did you like a round of applause like that? Bit of a needless personal tact. Oh, bit of needless personal tact. I picked up needless personal tact yesterday from the beach. I picked up a stone with a hole in it. Yeah, I like stones with a hole in it. I suppose what I could do, I could get a stick, right? Think of it this way: I'll prime every stone. I'll prime it with a primer, so it'll be grey. Then I can add a colour to it, be it red, yellow, blue, green, orange, and so spray the stones, place them all on a stick. Be a bit of art, wouldn't it? It'll be a bit of needless personal art, which I could then sell on eBay. What a good idea. I think that's a damn good idea. Brian says the first stone in your stone necklace, Matt, or my stick, my stickless, my stickers, my stone stick. That's what it's going to be. And then I could actually cut down the stick enough so it just looks like the stones are all resting on each other. Perfect. I'll get onto it. Because yes, I am going to go down to the beach today. I think it'd be rude not to, quite frankly, seeing as I live in Brighton. And it's going to get hottest between 11 and, you got it, 3 o'clock. I do think. I think it's between 11 and 3. The sun's at the hottest. So it's going to be wonderful. I'm going to get. I don't think I need to drive anywhere. could I drive? No, I think I'll just walk. I'm going to walk right into town, find myself a spot by West Pier, actually. I think I'm going to head down to West Pier way. Only £2 to get in. May have some change from... I may take the bus in. Just listening. Have a great day, everyone. Take care, Katie, says Mandy. Matt, I could drill out stones for you. But an issue, I've got all sorts of drilling bits. Yeah, no, thank you. No, I'll do that. And also, I need to go out today late. I'll do that later when I come back. I need to buy a toilet brush. I know, a bit of mundane stuff to like throw out your way. Need to buy a new toilet brush. And so while I'm buying the toilet brush, I'll get the primer, right? And I'll get the colours. But we're talking about a tidy sum, really, aren't we? You know, the toilet brush is nominal, £3. But these cans cost anything like £7, man. So if I want to get 5 colours, 5 times 7 is £35. Plus the primer, £40. £40 to make a lovely bit of art. So I'll still need the sticks and a base. I'll need a stick and a base. We're talking about a tidy sum. We're talking about, let's just 35. That's the paint, the sticks. Let's just call it £40. So at the minimum, I've got to be selling these artworks for 60. Invest £40 on the materials. Sell the artwork for £60. £66. 66 pence. Make it a bit demonic. No, let's not keep it demonic. I'm trolling you there. Trolling alert. I was being a bit nasty. You know, we don't have to bring Satan into everything. For goodness sake, everyone. We get bombarded with that kind of bullshit enough in the mainstream media, don't you think? Rather than having to bring it all in there, let's just remember, kittens are lovely. I couldn't eat a whole one, but they are nice. Roasted. Oh, I'm being terrible, aren't I? Look, it's been an hour and a half. I was out on the razzmatazz last night. Oh, come on, Sophie and Angie. What's all this about? Do you want to come on and discuss it? I know it's a bit wild, but we have got 30 minutes. I know it's a bit of a wild suggestion. But listen, I could be the mediator, the middleman. If you want to come on and, discuss anything, I'm sure we're happy to discuss it. But I'm sure there's a better way we can do stuff like this without exchanging insults. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Harry? I'm sure we can do it without exchanging insults. We have a new name in the chat, the patron saint of atheists. I miss Dan and Bex. Is all I'm saying. Is that all you're saying? Is it? Is that all you're saying? Is that all you're saying? Or do you want to say some more? If you've got some more to say it. Because I think it's time for another Irish song about we're missing Dan and Bex. Look, give me a sec, because I don't want to lose Where's Tony, because I thought Where's Tony was awesome. So I'm just going to save Where's Tony. I thought it was an awesome Irish song, that was. And so we're going to go over to the Knights of the Round Table. I miss Dan and Bex is all I'm saying. Right. Another Irish folk song with the title I miss and X. Let's see what Perplexity comes up with. I miss Dan and Bex, two friends of mine, whose laughter and stories were always so fine. They'd sing and they'd dance with a pint in their hand, and their love for each other so easy to understand. From Dublin to Derry they roam far and wide, with a smile on their faces and a twinkle in their eye. They'd share a good joke or a song from the heart, and their friendship was something that could never depart. But now they are gone and I'm left all alone, with memories of laughter and stories they've shown. I miss Dan and Bex with all my soul, and and the love that they gave that made me feel whole. So let's raise a glass to these friends of the past, whose spirits live on in the songs that will last. For Dan and Bex, two legends so true, will always be with us in the green and the blue. What a lovely song. Shout out to Perplexity for another awesome song. I will be singing that again. Good to get it right. What a great song that is. Hey, this is love. I love a good song. I'll come back. Hey, Sophie and Angie. I'm sure you can get on fine. I'm sure you can find some common ground. So, do you want to sing along with this? Let me share it with you. Share screen. There we go. Perplexity. A one. All of us. A one. A two. In our best Irish as well, by the way. In our best Irish. Let me just get the settings right. Oh, that's why it's not working, everyone. There we go. So, here we go. I miss Dan and Bex, two friends of mine, whose laughter and stories were always so fine. They'd sing and they'd dance with a pint in their hand, and their love for each other so easy to understand. From Dublin to Derry they'll roam far and wide, with a smile on their faces and a twinkle in their eye. They'll share a good joke or a song from the heart, and their friendship was something that would never depart. But now they are gone and I'm left all alone, with memories of laughter and stories they've shown. I miss Dan and Bex with all of my soul, and the love that they gave that made me feel whole. So let's raise a glass to these friends of the past, whose spirit lives on in the songs that will last. For Dan and Bex, two legends so true, will always be with us in the green and the blue. Wonderful. Love it. Isn't it great having this kind of technology at our disposal? My magical imaginary girlfriend and her son, they're like, no, we don't want anything to do with AI. And I'm like, mate, AI is a great tool. Use it. Already we've had some great songs. Shout out to Perplexity AI. There's some great Irish stuff coming through. So I'm definitely going to be concentrating on my music from now on. All AI inspired, mate. But those, where's Tony? And I miss Dan and Bex. That's honest fucking material, mate. Sorry for swearing. I'm getting quite excited, That's like good old music there, mate. What I will be doing, I will be making them available on my community page. Those amazing songs will be shared with you, the audience. Oh, Sophie says severe trolling equals truth. Well, listen, there's also mature conversation, Sophie. And to be fair to Angie does have #1 subscriber status. I'm sorry if I didn't make that clear right from the start, Sophie. Angie is up there with the likes of Brian, the sponsor of the show, and Mandy and Katie. So I just want to make you aware of that. Angie has got protected status here on Matt Taylor TV. Yes, Angie challenging me here. Yes, Stroll. Yes, I know. But I tell you, with this privileged status malarkey, right? And I'm not saying this about Angie. I'm not saying this is happening to Angie, but sometimes having that power goes to people's head. And I totally understand that. You know, that blanche, you know, that kind of like freedom to say what they want, knowing full well with that status as number one status, nothing will ever be done about it. And I salute people who have got that confidence, because I'm a bit of a rebel myself, you know. I'm a bit of a rebel. I am a rebel. I push boundaries. And of course, I think it's important that people push boundaries. I certainly don't apologize for that. Listen, let's not bring family into it, Sophie. Surely that's trolling. Already had a bit of a body drop with someone using the picture of the mother of my children. I had a body drop about that because you're bringing family into it. But look, I'm sure we can find some common ground. Friendship rules. Wouldn't you agree? It's much better to be a friend than an enemy. Big shout out to my Facebook audience. We're going live simultaneously on YouTube and Facebook. Look, it's just, Sophie, it is a bit naff, because bear in mind the chat room is a public space. It is a bit naff. Well, this is my personal opinion, that it gets littered with ding-dongs, immature ding-dongs, you know what I mean? Why does the Sophie account have the same IP as Plisco? There we go. It must be Plisco there. I don't know. We got a yes from Katie. It's always good to have a yes rather than a no. I only ask questions when I expect yeses. That's a weird one, isn't it? I don't really ask questions if I'm expecting a no. Why do I only ask what I expect, that what I'm going to get? I suppose it's just polite, isn't it, to ask first? Yes, Danny Jones is a YouTube expert. Wasn't he talking about this on... Oh, everyone, a big shout out from Brighton to New York. Shout out to Dave in the house, affectionately known across the Atlantic as Bobby Star Show. Hello, Bobby Star Show. It's an honor and a privilege to have you in. You've come out at a perfect time. We're in double figures, Bobby. Dave, as I like to call. So everyone, we're going to get to know Dave. In fact, I had a chat with Dave last night. Yes, I had a chat with Dave last night. He drives around New York. And of course, we love a bit of New York. A big shout out to Dave. So it's in the morning. Dave is up nice and early. I don't know what Dave's... Oh, so Dave will be driving off to meet a woman called Michelle Marie Delaney. Or is it Delane? One or the other. So yes, everyone connecting Brighton to New York, you'll come to know Dave. Get a chat with Dave. We're going to try and make a permanent connection. Of course, 5:55 in the morning. 5:55 in the morning. Yes, we have a new person, everyone. we have a new addition. We're connecting Brighton to New York. It's 5:55 approximately. Good morning, New York. Good morning, New York from Brighton, the North American Snow Queen. Yes, that's the nickname for Michelle Marie Delaney. She's a lady who will come to we'll introduce Michelle. If you haven't done so already, go over and subscribe to Bobby. I'll make it easy for you. I'll literally go over now. I will get Dave's right. Bobby Star. Yep, there we go. My first was, what was that, the one? Yes. Yeah, faith-based comedy show. I'll show everyone the screen. Show everyone the screen. There we go. I think we've got it. So this is the channel. Urge everyone to go and subscribe to. This is our new friend, Dave, Bobby Star Show. So let's touch base. Great to have Dave in the house. Great to have you in the house, Dave. I just want to say a warm welcome to you from myself and all the audience. We know we are a loyal bunch here. We're a firm bunch. I like to call us family, Dave. We're a family here. We've got all the locals, the regulars. We've got Angela Power Disney in the house. We've got the sponsor of the show, Brian PC. Brian has already said I've already subbed. We've got Katie. We've got Mandy. And then we've got all the haters, you know, that we've got Bellends. Oh, it's great. And so I'm so thrilled to be able to touch base with you, Dave. It's 24 here. Looking forward to the thunderstorm. If it happens, it's needed. So Hertfordshire, thunderstorms promised. Brighton, still a bit. It's like, no, it's coming up. Honestly, it's coming blue. There's the blue out there. We've got Kim Rongan in the house. Brian, you're the ones. That's behind. Behind, yes. So have we got another New Yorker here? No, just Dave. Great chat, everyone. I love it. We've got under 15 minutes to go. Elton John was ahead of his time when he wrote a song about me. I don't know whether you caught the Irish songs. I rely heavily on AI, Dave, for content. Fantastic. Love a bit of AI. And so we've done some Irish songs earlier on. I'll be clipping them. I do love a bit of clipping. So yeah, if anyone's missed those Irish songs, listen back. Awesome. Don't need to listen back. Actually, I'll clip them. I'll put those Irish songs out. So I do like a bit of Irish song. Love it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the Matt Taylor experience. Some people call it a nightmare. I don't know what they're talking about. Listen, this is just healthy, clean entertainment. You're not going to find anywhere else except over at the Bobby Star Show. Honestly, fantastic, original, cutting-edge material coming out from New York. That's why I'm so thrilled to be touching that transatlantic, reaching over the pond and grabbing hold of New York. So we're all going to come to see a lot more of Dave and a lot more of Michelle. Dave is setting off today to see Michelle. And I'm sure Dave will be keeping us abreast of the journey, because that's what he does. If you haven't done so already, check out Dave, the Bobby Star Show. We've got an oh well, thank you very much. Everyone loving it. No, thank you, Dave. It's you were introduced by a mutual friend you may know as Captain Justice. You may know him as under another name. I just know him as Captain Justice, Justin. We've got the postman coming. The postman has walked past the house. The postman has walked past the house. No post today. Yes, I love a bit of song. By the rivers of Babylon. We're going to the Renaissance Fair today. Isn't that wonderful? So there's a Renaissance Fair. I don't know where exactly. Somewhere in New York. And Dave and Michelle are going there. There the wicked carried us away in captivity, required us from a song. Now, how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? By the rivers of Babylon. Yes, sir. He reached out to me last night. Good. Someone reached out. We have Desmond Manoa. Ooh. Desmond stinks to me. Let's go over to Desmond. Oh yeah, that's I'm sure Dave is more aware of the like nastiness, the fakery, and Connecticut. Interesting. Connecticut. I just want to tell everyone can't get rid of him now. Connecticut. Very good. Boney M. Popular choice for disco. It's the only choice, really. We've got 10 minutes to go, everyone. 10 minutes to go. Welcome. Thank you ever so much for everyone who contributed today. It's been great. Big shout out to Dave in the house. Big shout out to Angie, to Mandy, to Katie, and of course to Brian. And all the other lovely visitors coming in. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed yourself as much as I've enjoyed hosting this 2 hours of cutting edge entertainment. And it was only being cutting edge because of you participating in it. Remember, Matt Taylor TV is nothing without the participation of you, the viewer. Related to toilet brush. We all need a toilet brush in our lives, okay? I'll be buying a toilet brush today. I'm going down the beach. I'll charge up my phone and I'll do a little live outside the theatre hall. I will be saying hello to you. Keep your eyes out for Dave. Dave and Michelle will be going up to Connecticut. No, I'm mispronouncing that. Connecticut. I'm terrible. Honestly, anything up past 4, 5 letters, I struggle with. But he's going to Connecticut. Dave and Michelle are going to Connecticut for the Renaissance Fair. So I wish them a fun day. Twin toilet brushes, actually. Oh, nice. Yeah, we all need twins. We've got a new name. Got a new name in the chat. Christopher Morecombe. Can I have it, Alan? Connecticut. You said it correctly. Thank you. We'll get there in the end. Dave. Just like your journeys. And honestly, I love watching Dave drive around New York, because New York is like the second city to me, really. I've been there a few times. I was there in the Christmas after 9/11. And I've been, like I've already said today, Dave goes up to the Bear Mountains most weekends. I love the Bear Mountains. That's why I was up in Camp Kawago. I spent 6 months, 3 months, however long. It was 3 months. I spent 3 months up in the Bear Mountains. Lindsay Parks. Lindsay Parks. Bringing some drama to Matt Taylor TV. I don't know about you, Dave, but do you appreciate a bit of drama? We've got some drama brewing here. Lindsay Parks is challenging, for want of a better word, challenging Katie with Katie Ball. That's a direct challenge, isn't it? Naming names. What did I ever do to you? Where Katie comes back with, who are you? So that's the kind of drama we appreciate and we encourage here on Matt Taylor TV. Because ultimately, we can never get away from drama. Drama is a part of our lives. Good. The lure. Yes, Katie. I sound like Tony now, don't I? Yes, Katie. The lure, by saying my full name. That was it. And did you see how I hooked straight onto it? I am so susceptible to luring. And may I give a warning to everyone, this isn't necessarily for Dave and this could be applicable to Dave and the New York crowd, but be aware of satanic extremism. We already had that German guy coming on talking about me loving the pink cigar and all that jazz. You know, the only person spreading that kind of sickness is the Brighton freak, the satanic freak. I'm not talking about myself. No, but honestly, on a serious note, people are being radicalized by extremists out there, and I've identified the extremists. It's the Brighton satanic freak. We all know who that is. Dave may not know. Fair dues. Let's not bother Dave with all this luggage. You know, remember we're going transatlantic and it can only carry so much luggage, and there's a lot of shit we're not going to carry over the Atlantic with us. Anyway, I'm babbling. It's only because we've got 5 minutes to go. Lindsay Parks is Tiana Jensen. Really? Over to Angie. Says Plisco swore in one of your chats he had never trolled me. So if his IP is Sophie Green, he lied. Well, of course he lies. And you know, we're going to see his lies because he's promised to leave YouTube once my computer equipment is returned. Anyway, last 5 minutes. Angie, great to see you in the house. I hope all is well. I know what you're going through. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to be as bad as you fear. Right? Trust me. Have trust in your support network. You know better than anyone. You've got massive support out there, Angie. And it's all scare tactics. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Just hold your horses. Hold your ground, Angie. Hold your ground. Stand firm. You've done nothing wrong. You have done nothing wrong here. Right? You are a citizen journalist. You've got every right to do what you do. Your voice is important and it's valid. So I just want to say to you, keep going, Angie. Okay? And it's just all fear mongering. I think you're going to be fine. So please don't worry about it as much. I know, I'm sure all this will mean nothing. You're going to worry about it anyway. But I just want you to know I'm thinking about you all the time. Okay? It's terrible what you're going through and you shouldn't be going through it. But sadly, this is the world we live in today. And everyone who puts their head above the parapet, we're going to get some stuff flung at us. And, you know, you can put yourselves in the same category as Bush. Not Bush, Trump. Yeah, the persecuted. On that note, I want to say goodbye because we're coming up to 2 hours. And in case Dave doesn't know, I'm a bit OCD. I like to round it all off, Dave, you know. So we're going to round it off on a nice ripe 2. I'm going to try and stop it on 2-0-0. We have we have Elaine Cole. Elaine Cole is her name of past. Praying to God's not working. Who would have known? I tell you, it works for me, Elaine. It worked for me when I was in a police cell and the police went back for a second time looking for more evidence, which they haven't got. And I prayed to 4. Just as I was putting my socks on. Have a great day as well, Dave. Have a great day. I really enjoy you. I hope you enjoy your visit up to Connecticut with Michelle at the Renaissance Fair. Remember, everyone, subscribe to the Bobby Star Show. It's Dave, his name is. Subscribe to him, and he most want to take you on a journey with us. I'm off down the beach. I'll do a little cheeky live. Say hello outside the theatre hall. I don't know, Katie. Your lips. I don't know. All right. Here's an interesting one. Anyway, thanks to everyone for discussing everything. It's all been nice. We're going to round it up, everyone. We're rounding it up. We're rounding it up. We're in the last minute. We are in the last minute. You've been watching Matt Taylor TV. Shout out to the New York, Dave. Shout out to New York, Dave. We're connecting Brighton to New York. We're taking these places. We're going across the Atlantic. Thanks for joining me, everyone. It's been brilliant. Remember, King Arthur's real. Remember, he loves you as much as I love you. Sorry I haven't mentioned everyone's name. Let's do it again. Be assured we are going to do it again. Because it's worth doing again. Last 10 seconds, everyone. We're going to wrap it off at 2-0.